like the way you work it. No digging.
Hi, welcome to basenz.com Gear Guide. Today we're here to talk about ski technology. I'm Jase.
I'm Luke.
Easy, done. We're going to talk about what's inside skis, all about skis, new technology. So we're going to start off with cores. Luke, you know a little bit about cores?
I know a little bit about cores, Apple cores and things like that.
Not quite Apple cores, but more
Okay, what's
inside
inside
the
ski?
ski.
Alright then, so predominantly you have wood inside skis, okay? That's probably one of the biggest things that you get these days.
Wood? What does wood do?
One of the world's, best natural dampeners, very lively, good memory, and, great material for skis.
Absolutely brilliant. You know what else is inside the ski? Some other companies use a material, the composite material.
Man-made material.
Very much so, which does?
If it's man-made, men can control the way it works, so it's not always a bad thing.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. So, we've talked wood, we've talked the composite. Now, the next stage we're going to talk about is, you know what? Grass.
Grass?
The
You
grass
mean
that's on the fields.
grass that's inside the ski?
Absolutely. Talk to me about why you've got grass inside that ski.
It's not actually grass, it's bamboo. So it's a new material that's in skis these days, but it's a bamboo core. Bamboo's great, it's it's very lively, and it's very strong. Torsional rigidity is awesome, it's put under pressure.
Brilliant.
Great material.
And also, you know the other thing about bamboo?
Tell me.
Okay, it is the quickest growing material out there. Full stop, out of anything from a renewable source.
So you're saying carbon footprint is reduced tremendously and is a great thing that the ski industry is doing?
Very much so, which is absolutely awesome. And hey, while we're talking about carbon, I'm going to talk about something else that's in a ski. Carbon is inside a ski. You know why?
Why is that, Jase?
I love to do this bit. Carbon, once carbon's flexed, it loves to retain back to its a natural and original shape. So what it's doing is that's where you're getting your rebound, your acceleration through the turns, and also it's making the ski torsionally a little bit stiffer at the same time as well.
So lightweight, very strong, and great memory.
Very much so. So what we're going to do is, let's flick it around without boring people. We're going to talk about these things on the bottom.
The bases.
Bases, exactly. And what we're going to do is just give you guys a little bit of a heads up on the different bases throughout the skis, from recreational through to high performance to big mountain to race. Lukey?
Things about bases, you tend to go through there's a number level of the base, so the higher the number, the stronger the base is. And it tends to be a bit faster, and you'll find it in race skis, a high sintered base. But you also get it in freeride skis. Great for big mountain. You know what it's like. You wrestle rocks a few times, don't you?
So it's more durable, is that what you're saying?
A lot more durable.
Awesome.
A little bit harder to maintain, a little bit of a harder base for repairs and, waxing and things like that.
Okay.
Much more durable base.
Brilliant. What we're going to do is flip the ski around and something that we stand on to be able to ski. Bindings, integration versus flat systems. Now,
very important.
Absolutely. What we have here is we have two systems of flat systems. Now, flat systems tend to be on either park orientated skis, free ride skis, freestyle skis, and also fat skis like these.
You want to be closer to, better feel on the ski, closer to the ground. That's going to be, tend to be where you have the flat skis. But, an integrated binding system, which is very important, not just so companies can, sell a new pair of bindings with every pair of skis.
Exactly, there's a good reasoning behind it. And integration, what it does is it allows the skis to flex in the most natural way without any dead spots.
Well, the boot doesn't bend, does it?
Very much
so. The whole idea for, that all-mountain ski, you still want a smoother turn, okay? So you want to be able to, you want the ski to flex from tip to tail the whole way through. So by having the binding mounted onto a track system allows that to happen.
Great, that's easy. We're going to talk about the newest technology that people are talking about. Rocker and also, you know what? A little bit of reverse camber as well.
Just to throw in. Okay, so rocker. A lot of companies these days have got rocker being put into their skis. Bit of a, pre-rise in the tip, so the ski's going to pre-rise from lower down than it usually would do.
Nice.
Keep your tips out of the snow, easier in the slush, easier in the deeper snow. You can stay more in your natural stance. You don't have to worry about the submarine going over the front of your skis.
Perfect. So also just to confirm there, a rocker ski, what you're saying is it's got the agility. It tends to be sometimes a little bit wider through, but it skis like a short ski.
You got it. Well, the ski actually still has camber. You can see here the ski's still got camber under its foot.
Nice.
But then you find that it's got rocker in the tip of the ski.
Awesome.
But it's not a reverse camber ski.
Ah, now I'm glad you said reverse camber, Lukey. You know why? I've been holding this puppy in front of me.
Show me, Jase.
This is a reverse camber ski. As you can see, it bends just like a water ski. In fact, it's probably the nearest thing to a water ski. And why do we have something like a reverse camber on skis, Lukey?
Oh, you can Much easier in the powder for all those days that we play around on the helicopters.
We do, like every day.
Every day's a powder day, right?
Very, very much so.
Keeps your tips out much easier, and you know, it's really easy on trail as well. You know, it reduces the edge length of the ski.
Brilliant.
The ski's a lot shorter than it is.
And you can sit just in the middle, and you don't need to sit in your back seat either.
You got it. Makes it easier for the person that's on the skis.
Great. Now, let me talk about fatness. How fat is fat?
Never go too fat, Jase.
Very much so. Now, we're used to, and we've been skiing fatter skis for a while, but what we want to do is talk about what was and what is now. So I suppose if we look back 4 or 5 years ago, the average ski on fatness, or what was called a fat ski, was probably 72, 75 mil.
You got it.
Today,
That was fat these days, but you know, like nowadays, if you can be up there and people have got 120 mil under their feet and it's not actually that fat, you know?
Great, well, I mean, that makes perfect sense, but I suppose really, what are we saying? The new average must be 90, 92, 95 mil under foot?
You got it.
So we've gone up 20 mil over the past few years in such a short time.
Easier for the customer, you go fatter in the waist, you stay on top of the snow, and you know, you don't get sucked into it so
More
much.
versatile too at the same time.
You got it.
I like it. Let's talk about women's skis.
We like to talk about women, don't we, Jase?
Very much so. We're going to talk about women's specific skis and what the differences are. If we cut right to the chase, what we're looking at is women tend to be
A lot more technical in their skiing, a lot more elegance, and you know, they need a ski that suits the way that they ski.
very much.
Don't use as much aggression that the guys use, so you know, a woman-specific ski these days is a lot lighter core and just easier to handle, and it works better for women.
Fantastic, and not just on regular skis, but what we've been talking about with reverse camber and fat skis, etc. We've also got those out there for specific lady skis.
So a woman can have exactly the same that a guy can have these days. They can go fat if they want, they can go rocket, they can even go reverse camber.
Absolutely perfect. You know what? That's us. Check us out in store or online, basenz.com. Good stuff online all the time. This is Jase.
This is Luke.
Adios.
I like the way you work it. No